American. So you've been dating for a while. How long?
5 years.
Has it been a good experience for you?
It's been interesting.
Interesting. Is that a good, bad, or what kind of word is that?
It's indifferent.
So, we're coming closer to the end in my perception of what's going on. Have you actually found a man?
Well, actually, At Home with the Richbergs, offering strategies to conquer life with love, joy, and laughter, with co-hosts C. Natasha and Erica Richberg.
Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. So we're going to start out today talking about dating. A lot of people go out and they date and they don't actually know what dating is. So let me ask you this. What have you learned about boundaries in regard to dating?
For myself?
Yes.
Boundaries for myself. You just got to know what you want and follow what you want and be true to yourself.
Right. So with me, with boundaries, I know when I first meet somebody, they're not coming over my house day one. They're not going to come in trying to direct how I should live my life. And in my boundaries, I have to decide if I trust them in order to decide if I wanted to go to the next place with them. But I have clear boundaries. Nobody's just going to come up and holler at me. Holler at your girl.
They can holler. That doesn't bother me. I give anybody a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's attraction, you can get an opportunity. But then based off of the conversation and the energy, then that determines how far it goes.
Right.
So you're not going to not get a no. If you're interested, you'll get a yes until it's a no.
Yeah, and that's where your boundary is a yes until it's a no. And as long as it's a yes, they seem like they're nice, they seem like they're accountable, then there's no. And so what have you learned about your value system in relation to other people's value system?
Having the same value system or similar value system is very important. When you don't have alignment in that area, that's where there's a lot of chaos and confusion and contention.
Yeah, because like some people's value system, a good time is going out and hanging out all night with regard to how many people you talk to at a place, how much you drink, how much you party, how much you do substances. And that's okay for that value system. And my value system is it's nothing wrong with partying. A good party is fun and knowing when to stop and when to say no and when the lights go on coming home and that value system and with regard to how you reverence God and move your life. There's, understanding that person's value system and making sure there's a match. When you find somebody's value system doesn't match yours, how do you feel about that?
It's time to go. There's no reason to continue. I've already lived a life of different values not aligning, and that's a very difficult life. So when you find someone whose values are similar and you meet in the middle or whatever the case may be, then you cook them with gas because not having that is difficult.
That's true. But the good thing about understanding what in dating, it really helps you come true with your value system. Like, for instance, if somebody goes missing for 2 days, is that okay? And
absolutely not. If we talking every day, where you going? And why I don't know where you at? That don't work for me. Because you know everywhere I am, so why I don't know where you at? So heck no. Sorry. You can't go missing for 2 days and think you going to stay with me. Nah, that ain't going to work. We communicate over here.
One of the values for you is future aspirations and future respect. If you give respect, you get respect.
Yes.
But just don't go missing and think it's going to be okay.
No, communication and being reciprocal. So you get what I give, and I give what you get. So we cannot have no going missing. If you're going missing, you got to go out my life. Period.
And what about dating with intent?
I mean, people have intentions. Some intentions aren't always to be in a committed relationship. People got different intentions. My intention is a committed, healthy, happy relationship. Some people might want a little casual, a little something. So it just depends on what their intentions are and being clear about those intentions.
And so at this point in your life, you dated everything on the spectrum. And you've seen, even one time, we'll talk about it real quick, you dated one person
twice
who made me think he was somebody else.
Yes. Who does that? Him. Because he came in presenting himself as the person that he was. We weren't aligned in our
Right.
meeting. So because we wasn't aligned and because he wanted what he wanted, he tried to circle the block and come back as what he thought I wanted. But he was still the same person.
Well, but he had two different names.
Yep.
He took two different snapshots of himself.
Yep.
And we was able to compare the snapshots and see it was the same person.
Because he had the same tattoo. So his tattoo never changed. His weight fluctuated, but his tattoo never changed. So therefore, and his combative attitude never changed. So those were the two things that gave him away. But he tried it. He tried to come as a person that just wanted something casual. And then when he realized I wanted something more committed, he tried to come back as a committed man. No, man. No, sir. Goodbye.
Yes. So one thing I noticed from your dating process, and we can write a book on it, but the long and short of it all is it helped you to hone what you really like.
Absolutely.
It helped you to understand who you really are as a person.
Absolutely.
And it really got you to the point that you said,
I'm okay by myself.
I'm okay by myself.
And that took me a long time to get to that point.
I know.
Because I always thought that I needed to be in a relationship because relationships are safe and relationships are what I see with my mommy and my daddy. However, in this day and age, peace is more important. So if I got to be by myself and have peace, that's what it would be.
And just so the audience will know, the day Erica decided she wanted peace, and she had the 2-person man coming in her life, and she said, I don't want to date anybody.
Nope.
Right at that, I'm done.
Yep.
Right after that, knowing that she really only wanted somebody who wanted her, who had the same value system, the same commitment to life, and aspirational goals, is the day she met her man.
Whoop, whoop.
So hang in there. Don't stop being who you are. Note what you learn from everybody you're with. If you don't want to be with somebody that goes missing, I'm the type of person I don't want to be with somebody that goes missing. If you don't want to be somebody who just takes from you, then I don't want to be with a taker. If you don't want to be with somebody who gaslights you, who says, you are this and you can see you're not that, they try to call you out of your name.
You're too much.
You're too much because you have standards. Then your standard is to go for peace. Let peace be still. So you have a space to meet who's for you. Thank you.